Welcome to the world of 12. Built by 12 gods, the theater of the greatest combats and adventures the universe has ever seen. This extraordinary world of lands, icy and volcanic, arid and verdant, inhabited by incredible creatures, will reveal to you 1,000 marvels with its gripping story. I know you're saying to yourself, I must be exaggerating, and you couldn't be more mistaken. Welcome to DOFUS Touch, the ultimate MMORPG for mobile devices. This mythical game is back on Android and iOS just for you, and even you. Now you can finally play on equal footing without fear of coming off as a big noob. An amazing free-to-play adventure, the biggest world on mobile devices, character classes with styles and powers like nowhere else, innovative tactics and cooperative combats, extraordinarily welcoming players. Ready for a new gaming experience? Let's go! Here, souls take flesh to take part in a great quest, the search for the powerful dragon eggs, the DOFUS. It's up to you to incarnate one of the 15 character classes designed to be played based on your playing style. From the fortified city of Astrub to the confines of the frozen island of Frigist, passing through the mystic lands of Pandala or the flamboyant island of Arado, you embark on an adventure all on your own or with your friends, with thousands of players from the community all over the world. Together, experience an epic journey that will take you from one dungeon to another, all teeming with creatures ready to have it out and great mysteries to unravel. Build your own legend in DOFUS Touch. Forget wizards, druids, and elves. Discover zellers, foggernauts, or masqueraders. Want to play as a master of time who battles opponents with ticking and tactics? A technomage who uses turrets to checkmate his opponents? Or an assassin who uses pure trickery? Each class has its own powers and tactics to inflict damage and impose its style on the battlefield. Little by little, you'll discover amazing mechanisms for turning combat in your favor. Oh, but I'm never going to be able to choose just one of all these amazing characters! No need to panic. It doesn't matter what you choose at the start, you'll have a chance to try them all right after the tutorial area. Let's go! Play the class of your choice, customize your appearance, and embark on a great adventure, DOFUS Touch. The world of 12 is a place teeming with over 500 ferocious creatures. Guys, I said ferocious? Yeah, that's better. Face these dreadful creatures to complete more than 1,000 quests. Level up and obtain items of value from among thousands of collectible items. DOFUS Touch combats are turn-based. You move by using the movement points and spend action points to use your spells. Your elemental spells allow you to cause maximum damage, and as their names suggest, they're linked to an element. Fire, earth, water, or air. Optimize your character by specializing in one of the 4 elements. Your tactical spells will be useful for controlling the battlefield. Slow your opponent or prevent them from passing. Enhance your team's powers. Protect an ally or cast them right at your enemy. I like that one. Big challenges also await you. Over 70 dungeons. The dungeons hold monsters who often use tactical enchantments that you must identify and break, or they're resistant to certain attacks. Often, you'll need to invite your friends or do a group search to unite with 3 other players in order to defeat these monsters. Yep, even you. Check this out. The Eniripsa just gave the Eye-Up 2 extra action points. He can now defeat this enemy by dealing him an additional blow. Using the shield he just received, this Zeller just barely survived this attack. The Zeller just took movement points from his opponent, and now he can't move any closer. Well played. Having a nice group is good. Defeating monsters is even better. As you level up, you can upgrade your spells and your elemental power gauge increases. Become stronger, ever stronger. But be careful, you must also obtain equipment on par with your level and that of the monsters you attack. Otherwise, you'll take a beating for sure. And beatings hurt. Headgear, capes, boots, amulets, rings. In addition to giving you a completely unique appearance, this equipment provides indispensable bonuses. More elemental points, life points, action points, resistance, or other enchantments. Create the best collection of equipment from the over 800 types available throughout the game. And if you get several pieces from the same set, you maximize your bonuses. In addition to an inimitable style, you can also adopt a small creature, which serves no purpose. Anyway, once you've provided for it, it'll bring bonuses nonetheless. And it's so cute! Or do like I do. Get a mount and travel around this vast world at top speed. In DOFUS Touch, to obtain a piece of equipment, you can buy it from another player or make it with resources. The thousands of collectible resources can be obtained in many ways, as loot in combat, a quest reward, obtaining achievements, completing a set of challenges, or by collecting them here and there throughout the world. Be a lumberjack, fisher, or an alchemist, and discover marvels as you explore plains and caverns. There are just as many items to find as there are professions to make them. Over 20. Smiths make weapons, bakers make the bread that sustains you, and for those of you who like math, there's the Smith Mages who upgrade your equipment bonuses. Don't forget that each item in your possession has a value. A legendary sword, a piece of gobble wool, or even the briefs of a pork you just slayed. Buyers won't be lacking, and you'll be able to earn a lot of kamas, the currency in the world of 12. Sell your resources or make items with them to become more powerful. Or richer by selling them, yes. Then buy more to become even more powerful, more rich, more powerful, more kamas. Sell the kamas even more richer, even more kamas. Sorry. Here's the famous pink peewee set you've been dreaming of. It's yours now. Or perhaps you prefer this one here, or that one there. But above all, find the Dofus and their ultra-powerful powers to make your name heard in all the taverns of the world of 12. DOFUS Touch is a great adventure to experience with others. Joining a group or a guild is the best way to fully enjoy the game, and there are lots of players ready to lend newcomers a helping hand. In addition to adventure, you can also face off against other players in 3v3 or 1v1 combat. Rise in the rankings and obtain rewards in player versus player combat in the big arena, the Colosseum. Join the Tour of Ascension, where each stage has its own boss. Uphold the rivalry between the cities of Bonta and Brekmar. Participate in incredible quests such as the quest to rescue Friggist Island and free it from eternal winter. And as you do so, recover the Ice Dofus. It might come in handy later. Much more awaits you in this immense universe that is the world of 12. Don't delay. Join us on DOFUS Touch. Well there. Oh, hey, almost left without my dragoon. And who does Papa's dragoon belong to? To whom? Of course it belongs to Papa. Of course. Now, get to it. I'm going to go back to Farm Canagar, more than 50,000 kamas to complete the set, and then after that, glory is mine. All right, a little group search, and we are off. Fists are going to fly, people.